Morning guys, it very much feels like Christmas. Do you like the tree? That went up last night, so yeah, that's joining us on today's video. Nice and festive. So today I'm going to be making some fabric bookmarks. I've got some Christmas fairs coming up tomorrow and the week after, and they're just nice little stocking fillers really. So I'm going to be making two different designs. I've got some long ones and then some corner ones that just slot onto the corner of your page. So I'm going to get set up, record the process, just in case it helps any of you guys out. You might have some Christmas events coming up yourself. So yeah, let me get set up and then I will show you exactly step by step how it works. So for this little project, I've cut myself 3 4x4 squares and 2 longer ones, which are 6.5 by 2 inch. The measurements, they're actually flexible. It's your own preference, whatever you would prefer to do. In hindsight, I wish I'd done these a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, but never mind, we will work with what we've got. I have also interfaced the back of them with a medium iron-on interfacing on both of them. Again, I've just cut them to the same sizes, but some people do like to cut them a fraction smaller. I think it's just to reduce the bulk, because when you've got layer upon layer upon layer, they can get quite thick under the needle in your machine. But mine are the same size, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. So first things first, you will have your square. You will take your other square and fold it into like a triangle, like so. And this is going to slot into this corner here. So it should look like so. Then your last square you will place face down on top of this. Just making sure all the corners match. And then simply use either your pins or your little clips just to pin it all together. Keep it in place. So you now have your little sandwich. One important thing to remember is to leave a little opening. I've done it on the side where there's just 2 layers because it's less bulky. So if you just mark about 1 inch opening so that we can flip it right side out later on. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck. We're now going to stitch all the way around the edge, about 1/4 inch seam allowance, making sure that we stop at these points. So at this point you want to trim off all your bits of cotton, and we're going to snip each corner, and if you've got any extra bits over the edge that you don't need because it's just going to create bulk, then just snip them off as well. So the next thing we'll do is that little gap that we left earlier, we're going to flip it right side out. Just be careful so that you don't rip these little seams, because you've done all that work, you don't want to ruin it. And then just have something sharp and pointy to hand, because this is what we'll use. I've got a chopstick to just point out those corners. folded this seam over, clipped it together. We're now going to do a nice top stitch all around the entire square, which will just finish it off nicely and obviously close up that seam. So that's your top stitch done. So we're just going to remove these extra bits of thread. Let's get rid of them. And so once you've trimmed off all them extra bits of thread, there's your finished bookmark. So really cute, and your page would just slide in the corner there. I've got a book to show you. Let's pop that on. I usually grab a few pages and put it over because they're quite chunky, so you can take it. So there we have it. Never lose your page. And yeah, just really, really cute. Nice little gifts, stocking fillers, as I say. So let me show you how I wrap them. I have these that I make. I just make them on Canva and then print them out, cut them out, and I simply wrap them around my bookmark. So just get the name of my business just on the front there, wrap them around, and then a little bit of either a sticky dot or double-sided tape just on the back. And there you've got lovely little gifts. I've already done one actually with this one, so you can see. And then you can just put them all out. This one, as you can see, I've used different fabrics, so you don't have to do the whole thing in the same fabric, obviously. Whatever scraps you've got, just use them. And they're actually quite nice when they're all different. I've got 3 different ones here. This is the Christmas stars. So I've got the creamy colour, the green, the red. So yeah, really, really nice. So yeah, they're the square corner bookmarks made from scrap pieces of fabric. Really simple to do, really quick, really easy, and it's a great way just to not have any waste of your fabric. Just a great way to use up your fabric. And they do make gorgeous little gifts. They're going to be perfect for my Christmas markets over the next few weeks. So I hope you liked it, but stick around because I am going to show you now how to do the other version, just the long standard bookmark. So the next bookmark is just like a standard bookmark, the long slim ones. And as I said before, I've done these 6.5 inches by 2 inches. I do wish I'd done them a little bit wider, but we'll see how we get on. So for this you will need 2 pieces of fabric, and I'm going to attach a little tassel as well, but that's optional, you don't have to do that. And I've interfaced the back as before. I've done my interface in the same size, and it's a medium iron-on. So just like before, we've got your fabric laid out there. Because we're attaching a tassel, we're going to place this just down the centre. I'm going to leave about 1/2 inch from here to here of the tassel, just because that's the bit that we're going to see hanging down once it's all pieced together. So then we take our other piece and we put them front to front like that, so the fabric pattern are facing each other. And we're simply going to clip all them edges together so that they're nice and even. So we're going to clip first of all this in place so it doesn't move, and then we'll just put some clips around the edge. So there's your piece all ready, clipped together. Tassel is inside, and we want to mark just like before. We want to put a little marking to keep an opening when we're stitching so that we can flip it right side out. So if you just leave again like before about 1 inch. So what we will do now is sew all around the edge, obviously leaving this gap, and don't forget to back tack either side. So let's take this to the machine and get going. Okay, so we've sewn all of that. We've left a little gap where we put our markings so that we can flip it right side out. And so what you want to do now, just like before, get rid of all these excess bits of cotton, and we're going to trim those little corners off and just any excess that's hanging over that we don't need, just to reduce that bulk. So yeah, we're ready to turn it right side out. So again, chopstick to hand to poke out them corners, and just again be careful with your stitches either side where that gap is, where we're going to flip it, so we don't stretch or tear them. We've flipped it right side out now. We've poked out all these corners. So now we're left with pretty much what the bookmark's going to look like. Got our little tassel there, which is pretty cute. Optional, as I said, you don't need to do that. So just like before, now we've got our little gap that we need to obviously close up that seam. So we're going to pin that and then just again do a nice top stitch all the way around it, which will just finish it off nicely, make it look pretty and close this seam up. So let's get on with the final stage. So that's all the sewing done now. We've done a nice top stitch all the way around. We've closed up that seam, the tassels there in the middle, looking cute. So all we need to do now is remove these excess bits of cotton. Let's get them off. I could really do with my little clipper scissors really, rather than these. These are a bit big. But yeah. There you have it. That's your little slimline bookmark, standard bookmark with a little tassel. So let's grab our book, have a look. So bookmark inside. Da! Very cute. I like it with the tassel. As I say, it is optional, or you could add anything to it. It doesn't have to be a tassel, could be anything. Little charm, whatever you want. But yeah, standard bookmark. Super easy to make, super quick and really cute. So just like the bands before, I've got these ones that are a little bit smaller, and I will place them around the centre of the bookmark, fold the edges in so you've got the back logo there, and then double side sticky tape to seal it together, and there you've got a cute little bookmark. So that was one that I'd done earlier on. This is now the other one, just needs sealing. But I'm going to have lots of these, and of course the square ones. Where's my other square one? The other one that we've done. So yeah, just really, really quick, simple, easy, fun projects to do. So lovely little stocking fillers, lovely little gift ideas, and a brilliant way to get rid of, or to use up rather, bits of extra fabric or scrap fabric that you've got lying around. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm not a teacher of any sorts, but I just enjoy sewing, and I just thought whilst I was doing it I would record the process Just in case it helps you, might give you a few tips. As I say, I'm definitely no teacher, but thank you for watching. Hope you've learnt something. Hope you enjoyed the bookmarks, and let me know if you give it a try. It would be really interesting to see how you get on and what you thought. Thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We